I couldn't resist. This thing's showing up pretty darn good now. Still at the San Diego Astronomy Associate Club website. Still Saturday, August 22nd. Sunset time. Here we got really showing up good now. But I ran out of time on the other video. So we got it all the way up until 6:52. And maybe this is big dot showing up. I don't know. Pretty big. But if you notice the link I posted underneath the videos yesterday, I know I got it down there. Today I think I have it under the description. If you open that up, show more. The magnetic ball that was caught, BP Earthwatch put it up. It showed a similar large area, dark area when it got captured. And he was talking to Michael Patch on there, who seems to have some inside info on what's going on there. So, okay, this thing rolls. So we caught it before in the last 15-minute vid. Started showing up at 5:52. So we're only missing 10 minutes. So here we got it at 6:02. And you can run it through 6:12, 6:22, Pacific Daylight Time, 6:32, 6:42. It's looking pretty cool. And then there's 6:52. Now keep in mind the sun's still not supposed to have set, which it hasn't. As you can see down here on the horizon shot, it's supposed to set at 7:23, I think it was, 7:22, something like that. So we're still a good half hour, close to a half hour before, well, yeah, a good half hour before sunset. And with this image here at 6:52, well, I'll start it since we get some time on this vid. Let it play through. Move it down so you can catch the horizon shot as well. I mean, more and more I'm really thinking that this is some type of a reflection, refraction, a shadow with color, like the pinhole effect on one of those. You get a tube, you put tinfoil over the top, poke a pinhole in to watch the eclipse, and then let the image project down below. And like I told you, one of my viewers on one of my earlier cell phone, 3G cell phone, with the floppy disk filters on, or it could have been one of the ones I did with the astronomical solar filter. He said that he's been just using that simple tool and catching objects up near the sun. So, I mean, anybody wants to take the time to try that. I didn't verify it, but it sounded pretty reasonable since I've been doing it other ways and catching them. But that might be a good way to catch it now because the thing's out in front of the sun. So when I check it out through my 3G cell phone with the floppy disk, 2 layers of shiny floppy disk on the lens, that's why I haven't made any vids lately. Last one was on July 22nd because the thing was showing up, been showing up pretty much in front of the sun. There's 3 objects that I've always been getting. I think I got more earlier on, back in late November when it first started showing above the ecliptic. But this thing's, to me, it looks like it must be traveling almost with the Earth, sort of toward the Earth. The Earth's revolve around the sun. This thing's came around the sun, and now it's out in front. and it's pretty much following the same path as the Earth because it's been sort of hiding in front of the sun. I have to tilt the cell phone camera to get the flare out a little bit so you can see it. So that's why I haven't really been making any of those cell phone videos, since it's pretty much showing up the same. But I haven't checked in the last week or so, or maybe the last 3 or 4 days anyway. So I'll check it out tomorrow. We've been having some pretty clear skies here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I'll see what it looks like. If it's worth taking another vid. I mean, I got 106 of them up there with the cell phone, but maybe I'll try putting solar, astronomical solar film over. Might get a better shot. And that darkens up the shot quite a bit. I only made a few of those. So I know there's one back on March 12th I posted using the astronomical solar filter. And you can definitely pick up the objects, but yeah, it seems like more dramatic to me using the more visual, using the shiny floppy disk, old computer floppy disk that I've been cutting up, putting over the cell phone lens. But yeah, I'm gonna check that out tomorrow, see what it looks like, and if it looks pretty cool or looks any different, then I'll take some shots and try to post it. And I had some trouble uploading pictures. YouTube doesn't seem to want to let me upload picture slideshows anymore, but I was able to put some videos up, a video up on 722 anyway. The videos aren't quite as clear with the 3G cell phone camera lens as that are with the picture lens. I don't think anyway. The resolution's not quite as good. That's why I posted more pictures than picture slideshows throughout the course of all my vids with the cell phone, because that seems, I think the lens is a little better maybe from the picture mode. I could be wrong, I don't know. I have very few technical skills. I'm lucky I'm getting this far with this whole thing. It took me a while to figure out how to do this screen capture stuff. Finally, I got the Screencast-O-Matic and downloaded the 2.0 version, and it seems to be working pretty well. Able to pause it, restart it with no problems. The other ones I tried ended up with about 30 different videos in a 15-minute segment from pausing and restarting. So that's why I wasn't able to post anything last night. The program I was using was not good. Ended up with nothing after spending a couple hours messing around here. So anyway, there it is. It's sliding through. Let me refresh the screen. Should come up another 10. Yeah, there we go. Woo! Now that's looking pretty there. Let me stop this baby. Okay, there's the 652 shot that we were looking at. Now check out the 702 shot. Ooh, that's pretty clear, folks. I mean, there's no freaking way that's the sun. There you see it there. There's the Nibiru sun coming down the horizon. The regular sun's still up here somewhere. It's not set. It's not due to set until 7:23, I believe it was. I mean, I can pull that back up again, but I think you believe me. Well, I'll pull it up. I'm gonna pause it. Hang on. Okay, here's the Tierra del Sol. That's where the observatory is that we're watching the pics on. There's your sunset time, 7:22 p.m. Now, if you go over here, pulled this thing up for San Diego. That's Tierra del Sol's real close to San Diego. It shows the angle of the sunset, so it's, I guess it's west, northwest, something like that, it looks like. And there's the sunrise, which it's pretty much corresponding to what the picture's showing. Yeah, see the sun's heading west-northwest. That's kind of what's going on up here, right? Yeah, it's like it's heading west-northwest. So anyway, I pulled this up because I wanted to show you the angle. This shows you from sunrise, from heading east-northeast, and this is how the sun goes relative to this is the ecliptic plane the sun follows relative to the equator. So we started picking up the object, what, 4:42 out there, Pacific Daylight Time. It was just starting to appear. That's 30 degrees above sunset, above the horizon. And as we move down along, what are we at now? 7:02. So yeah, we're getting pretty close to the horizon now. But this thing's already popped past beyond the horizon, as you can see. So that might be the sun coming in down there. Yeah, because you could see the lights diminishing. But this object, I don't know. To me, I don't know. I really don't know, folks. But I just think somebody would have caught this thing and posted something on YouTube about it, or somebody would have noticed it when they were watching these sky cams. Because people have been scouring these sky cams for the last couple of years to try to get Nibiru and meteors and whatnot. And I've never seen anyone post anything like this. So, I mean, that tells me this is something new. And if it's something new, then it's the Nibiru sun. Because it's clearly rising before our sun. The way the sky gets illuminated about an hour and a half before sunrise. I mean, it looks like a flash on these sky cams, but you know, it's not quite that dramatic in actual real time. If you go outside, no doubt. And I don't have a real good view of the eastern sky from where my house sits, so I got a good view of the western sky. So it's hard for me to tell. I'd have to get in the car and drive up to the park, you know, catch all that. Which I've tried to do before when I first started filming this thing. But anyway, thing's gonna roll over again. Let me pause it because I'm running out of time. I got like 2 minutes left. Okay, rolled another 10 minutes. I'm catching it all the way up till 7:12 Pacific Daylight Time now. It's starting to darken out. So the sun's not hitting it like it was. That's my take anyway. I mean, this thing's showing no illumination of its own, to me anyway. It's being illuminated by the sun, which is how it's supposed to go. It's a brown dwarf star. Has no light emissions by itself. Hence, that's why when they first discovered it, they were using the IRAS telescope, infrared space telescope, which they shut down pretty quickly after they found the thing. Used to be able to get live feeds from it, I'm told. So anyway, that's the only way this thing's visible is when the sun illuminates it, and the sun's so darn bright now. Remember when the sun used to be sort of a softer yellow? Now it's like really harsh white. You can't even begin to try to look at the sun. So that's why this thing's really so hard to see. It has to be illuminated by the sun, and the sun's so freaking bright. Plus, it's running right along with the sun. It's right directly in front of it, according to my observations. So that's why you're not getting too many naked eye sightings of this thing, in my opinion. But if you use a digital camera with the right filters or the right setup, maybe in a different screen mode, whatever, negative, you're going to catch it. So play around with it, try the pinhole thing, see what's happening there. Leave some comments underneath. I don't know if you can comment or not. I can't. I'm in Google Plus jail, but you guys can, hopefully. God bless. I'm out.